Okay, so we're going to be going on to the pivot leg press. Josh, if you'd like to come and take a seat for me, mate. Now, just a quick warning. All right, this exercise is fantastic. All right, you can really load it up, but don't be fooled. All right, when you're at the bottom of the rep, it feels a bit lighter. When it feels at the top, it really does. Okay, it really does get heavy, and that's just because of the way the weight and the axis lies. I'm not going to go into it too now. All right, but feet up again, like any other exercise we have been through, the legs, feet positioning. All right, as much knee flexion as you can to put the emphasis into the quads. If you do feel like your heels are lifting, bring your toes up. Another thing you could do potentially to do is wear your lifting shoes, but I would message me if you wanted me to do that. Okay, so feet, again, not too bothered about where they are, more bothered about where the knees in correlation to the hips and a nice straight line. Just something to be warned of or wary of throughout any of the exercises. I don't want your knees rolling in, or I don't want them flaring out. So I want to keep them in line with your hips, the natural, all right, the natural way they move. Now, okay, again, you're going to, because you are in quite a compromised flex position, breathing is quite crucial. All right, don't try and take a breath halfway through it because you will probably pass out. So what we're going to do, all right, so take a deep breath in, lock in through your stomach, drive up. Okay, now from there, the handle around the side, just flick it across to take the safety pegs off. From there, you're going to be aiming your knees down, keeping them in a nice straight line. Good. Keep control. Go down to your hips, most stable range, and then drive up. Josh has got quite good hip mobility, but some people get to about halfway down and start to lift the bum. Again, just before you go to that stable, just before you go to the most lower stable range, just before your bum starts to tuck under, I want you to drive back up. Use a nice steady weight to find out where your lower stable range is. Go down nice and steady. Control, 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 and then drive up. Okay, good. Take it down. Make sure them knees are in line with your feet. So if you need to let them flare out a bit, let them flare out, let them flare out, let them flare out, and then drive up again. Good. So we're using that controlled change in direction. I want you to do 2 more. Down for 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold at the bottom. Initiate from the quad. Drive up, squeeze. And again, take it down nice and steady. Don't lock out. Good. Take your sweat. Take it down. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. Initiate from the quad. Drive back up. Don't lock out. Keep the tension in the quad. Good work.